to be a better shooter in just 5 minutes a day, next on The Gun Buff. Hey guys, Gun Buff here. I thought we would take a look at the Laserlyte reaction time kit. Let me show you what's in the box. So, you're going to get some instruction manuals on how to take care of the target itself, how to zero the laser, although mine came perfectly zeroed out of the box. You get the blue gun itself, which I'll show it to you, just like any other gun review. So it's got 3-dot fixed white sights. Obviously there's no way to load or do anything to this weapon. It does have a very decent little trigger here. It's very crisp. So you have a windage and elevation hole there, and I'll show you the little tools that come with that. That's the port where you change the batteries, although this is good for thousands and thousands of rounds. So that's the weapon itself. Then you do get a little bag with the little Allens to change out the, or to adjust the laser. You get batteries for the target, which is a nice touch. So here's the actual target. They have several different kits. This is probably the most cost-effective one that they have. I'll show you the back here. So it's got a hang tab. There are the 3 batteries and the battery port. And again, the batteries do come with it. So it's off now. You can turn it on and you can just shoot the target and it will react. So it just beeps and lets you know that it's been hit. Or you can put it on RT, which stands for random time. So we'll do that, and it prompts you when to shoot it. So when it lights up, that's telling you to shoot it. And it'll do it any second now. So that's kind of cool because it's random between 3 and 8 seconds. And the best part about that one is that you can buy multiple ones of these, and then you could set them around your apartment, your house, your workshop, wherever, your man cave, and practice. And it's really good for transitioning from target to target to target. So that's what you get in the box. Street price on these range anywhere from about $180 to $210. Kind of depends on where you get it. I have seen them on sale at Cabela's before, but it'll just depend on what time of year it is. But this kit, and there are many other kits by Laserlyte that they make that are awesome. They have the color one, they have the big target that shows you your grouping. But and you can all buy those in addition to this. This is also their compact model. They make a full-size model. And so that is possibly the niftiest part about all this, is that not only can you buy multiple kits and you can kind of put together a shooting gallery, and it's a lot of fun, but it is also an excellent way for you to practice at the house. So let's say you don't have time to go to the range this week, or let's say you don't have the ability to get there, or you don't have the ammo. Well, no problem. You can still practice grip, stance, sight alignment, and trigger pull. Okay, so because I know this is going to come up in the comments, we're going to check it on the RCBS trigger scale, and we're going to see what it comes out to. 6.5 pounds. All right, let's do it one more time. 6.5 pounds. All right, one more for S&G. 6.5 pounds. All right, so my guess is it's probably a 6.5 pound trigger. So I think that's probably very in line with most of the pocket pistols that you can get out there right now for self-defense. The LC9s, the LCPs, the Taurus TCP, and whatnot, the XDS. It might be slightly heavier than some of those, but it's close to that. And besides, this isn't a carry gun, this is a practice gun. So I think will find that that is pretty crisp, and there's no sponginess to it. It's just, it breaks crisp. All right, I wanted to show you real quick the size so you had something in the real world to compare it to. So this is a cleared XDS, nothing in the mag, nothing in the chamber. It's So there you go, there's that guy. So, all right, so just to give you an idea about the overall thickness, there you go. I'll flip it around here so you can see it. So they're very, very similar in shape and size. I imagine that a Glock 43 would also be very, very favorable. And if I lay this guy down and then I put this guy on top, I think you'll see that the Laserlyte is just a touch longer than the XDS in both directions, just a little bit. And of course the trigger guards are slightly different, but you know, for a practice gun, this is a really nice size for the XDS. You know, even a Glock 19, they say this is supposed to be for a Glock 19 size, but I think a Glock 19 is a little bit bigger than this, but it is almost exactly perfect for the XDS, the Glock 43, maybe even the 42. You know, so it's just a touch bigger than most pocket guns. So the biggest advantage of this system is that you can practice my preferred carry method, which is pocket carry. So just get yourself a pocket holster and practice taking your hand into your pocket, grasping your weapon, clearing your pocket, leaving the holster behind, right, and getting into your draw. So this is a huge advantage. You can practice this over and over again. Sure, you can practice with your actual weapon, but this allows you to drive safely to the target, shoot, you know, and get immediate feedback. Am I pulling left or right? So this is a huge advantage. I could do that for hours. So let's get straight into the pros and cons. So the pros are, it's really cost affordable considering the fact that you know that this is going to be good for thousands and thousands of rounds. Extra targets aren't very much. I see them on Amazon for really affordable prices. You know, and also, by the way, before I forget, this is not a toy. It doesn't feel cheap. Doesn't feel plasticky. It's got a little bit of weight to it. It feels like it's going to last for you know, good many years. I let my wife and children use it all the time. They seem to really like it. So that is the biggest advantage, is the practice, obviously. Trigger time, stance, grip, sight alignment, drawing from concealment, and also having fun. Because if you're going to have fun at something, you're probably going to do it over and over again, and therefore you're going to develop muscle memory. So good habits are good habits, and this certainly can help you get there. So if you do this just 5 minutes each and every day, I absolutely guarantee that you'll be a better shooter. Without a doubt. There's no way that you couldn't be. This is all about repetition. Repetition, repetition, repetition. So if I was you, I'd run right out and get one of these. I am absolutely in love with this. I don't even have any cons. There aren't any bad things to say about this. Sure, it's a little pricey, but the fact that you can use it for like 10,000 shots before you got to replace the batteries, you really can't complain about that. So this is truly a great tool. If you can't get to the range, can't afford ammo, whatever, it doesn't matter, you can still practice. Sure, you can use your gun, you can use your actual carry piece, but you always have the risk of an accidental or negligent discharge. This would eliminate that completely, as well as the fact that you get immediate feedback. You can see where your rounds are going. Are you pulling left or right? Are you jerking that trigger? So those kind of advantages are, you know, they're priceless. Now there is one word of caution I will say about this. So when you're having fun and you're doing it over and over again, you don't want to develop bad habits. And the one bad habit I see, particularly with my two boys that use it, is they want to look over top of the sights. So when they're looking, they want to see where the laser is going downrange. So they want to see it on the target. And so that could be a bad habit, where you look over top of your gun and see where your impact is and not the actual sights. So when you're doing it, you have to develop the discipline, the mental discipline and the physical discipline to look at the sights. But if you can do that, then you'll have absolutely no problems. But that's the one and only negative thing that we encountered testing this over the last 4 months. So, hey, this is the Gun Buff channel. We appreciate everything you do for us. Thank you so much for all your guys' support. If you like these kind of videos, do me a favor. Subscribe, like, comment, share them if you can. And as always, be safe and be good.